Presenter Narissa Bostwick. First off on the local scene. SVG Players International Mass Band is the winner of the 2025 Junior Carnival Band of the Year. Junior Carnival was held on Saturday, June 29th, 28 at the Victoria Park in Kingstown. With its presentation dubbed a tribute to David Julian Pilling Pollard, SVG Players International Mass Band amassed a total of 449 points to emerge winner. Blondie Bird and Friends, with its presentation tribute to Carnival icons, earned 428 points to take second position, while Nelson Block, with its presentation Mass Must Play, placed third with a total of 422 points. Fourth place went to Lynx Mass Band, which earned a total of 412 points for its presentation Riddles. The traffic branch of the Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, has launched an investigation into a motor vehicle collision that occurred on Friday, June 27th at approximately 7:19 p.m. on the tarmac of the decommissioned E.T. Joshua Airport, which claimed the life of Hy Ellis, a Vincentian promoter of Brighton and Toronto, Canada. Preliminary investigation indicates that motor vehicle registration number P233, a blue Toyota Vitz car owned and driven by Mr. Christopher Richardson, a 23-year-old police recruit of Mesopotamia, and motor vehicle registration number P222, a white Mercedes-Benz AMG SUV, owned and driven by Mr. Ellis, were traveling along the Arnasvale tarmac in the opposite direction. P222 was traveling north while P233 was heading south towards the sea. On reaching the vicinity of the girls' high school, motor vehicle P222 collided with the left side of P233. The collision caused motor vehicle P222 to flip over several times, then landed on its roof. Officers from the traffic branch were alert and later visited and processed the scene of the accident. The driver of P222 was pronounced dead at the scene by a medical doctor. Officers from the Criminal Records Office also processed the scene. The driver of P233 complained of severe pain in the head and was transported to the Milton Kate Memorial Hospital for treatment. A post-mortem examination will be conducted on the deceased to ascertain the cause of death. Investigations continue into the matter. The RSVGPF extends its condolences to the family and the friends of the deceased during this difficult time. It also urges all motorists to drive with due care and attention and show courtesy to all road users. The Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force is investigating a homicide that occurred in Yambu on Friday, June 27th, which claimed the life of Don Jackson, a 60-year-old farmer, formerly of Yambu. Preliminary investigations revealed that approximately 11:30 a.m. on the date in question, Jackson's sons were involved in a family dispute. Jackson reportedly intervened in the dispute and was struck with an object to the side of his face. He was subsequently transported to the Levi Latham Health Center and was later pronounced deceased by a medical practitioner. Police from the South Central Division processed the crime scene and collected exhibits of evidential value. A post-mortem examination will be conducted to ascertain the exact cause of death. One male suspect, a close relative of the deceased, is in custody assisting with the investigation. The Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police appeals to anyone with information that could assist in this investigation to come forward. The police also extends its condolences to the family and friends of the deceased during this difficult time. On June 26th, police arrested and charged Limo Ryan, a 41-year-old businessman of Diamond, with the offenses of possession of an illegal firearm and possession of illegal ammunition. According to the investigation, the accused had in his possession one black Glock 9mm pistol, serial number unknown, without a license issued under the Firearms Act. He was also charged with having in his possession 10 rounds of 9mm ammunition without a license issued under the said act. The offenses were committed in Diamond on June 25th. Ryan appeared before the Serious Offences Court on June 26th. He pleaded not guilty to both offenses and was granted composite bail in the sum of EC $10,000 with one surety. He was ordered to report to the Kalliaqua police station every Wednesday between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. The matter was adjourned to July 28, 2025 for hearing. On to regional news. Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today laid the seeds of solidarity with the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, as Africa's most populous state seeks to re-engage itself through closer socio-economic and cultural ties with the Caribbean. The OECS groups the independent islands of Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Addressing a joint sitting of the St. Lucia Parliament that was also attended by the leaders of the OECS sub-regional grouping, President Tinubu said his 4-day official visit should be regarded also as an effort to deepen the relationship between Nigeria and the wider OECS region in key areas such as culture, energy, and finance. I am fully aware of the historic current that has bound us, shaped by the transatlantic slavery, slave trade, and colonial subjugation, but out of which emerged a shared cultural identity and a legacy of aspiration. My presence here today symbolizes Nigeria's renewed commitment to re-engage with these enduring ties, recognizing the strategic and emotional significance to all of us, he said, noting the unyielding desire for unity and collaboration among peoples of African descent. He said it is in this context that he is reaffirming the OECS as a cherished partner of Nigeria. The Barbados-based Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, says it has officially joined the Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty in a move to combat hunger and poverty globally. CDB said this aligns with its mission to foster sustainable development and improve the lives of people in the Caribbean by working collectively and collaboratively with international partners. It said that the formal commitment to the Global Alliance was outlined in its statements of commitment, demonstrating its dedication to addressing structural poverty and inequality as part of the broader initiatives connected to the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The region's premier financial institution said it has pledged to support the Alliance's objectives through knowledge sharing, ethical engagement, and the development of solutions tailored to the needs of vulnerable communities, including indigenous populations and tribal groups. And finally, in the news at this hour, a record number of heat alerts are in place across France as the country and other parts of southern and eastern Europe remain in the grip of soaring temperatures. Some 84 of 96 of France's mainland regions, known as departments, are currently under an orange alert, the country's second highest. According to the BBC, France's climate minister has called it an unprecedented situation. Heat warnings are also in place for parts of Spain, Portugal, Italy, Germany, the UK, and Balkan countries, including Croatia. Both Spain and Portugal had their hottest June days on record at the weekend. Many countries have emergency medical services on standby and are warning people to stay inside as much as possible. Nearly 200 schools across France have been closed or partially closed as a result of the heat wave, which has gripped parts of Europe for more than a week, but now is expected to peak midweek. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. Our next newscast will be presented at 5:30 p.m. Be sure to join us then.